The blinding light of the breach pulses in time.
Trouble? Yeah? Sure. May I be a candle in the night?
Let's go!
Right on.
Yeah.
Oh?
Ah, word of Pandora!
Just like that.
Moeth exceed all Hit me again and I'll hit you back.
Found something.
You followed me into the abyss? Have you so little respect for the scant years your fragile form affords you? I know not why the short-sightedness of Kith continues to surprise me. Leave while the option remains, lest you be bound here as I am. Circumstance does not afford me time to address ridiculous queries. The words of your dead oxen god concern me not. A simple understanding of a complex situation. No. I bear responsibility for neither your enlightenment nor your sophistication. Descend into the void or do not. I care neither way. But know that within its depths do all things encounter their endings.
You trespass. Within the dread dominion of Remigand, the realm of the dead. You retain yourself, your life, your awareness, your soul. How? Your presence suggests that Remigand has chosen a new guardian to put the worm to the blade. To succeed where I have failed. Before it came here, it was a dragon. What it has become since, exactly, I cannot say. It fell upon our temple wielding powerful wizardry. I believed that it desired the temple itself, or our accumulated lore. I was mistaken. Rimagund gifted our people with a veet mouth that we might yield to him. Those objects or individuals that persisted beyond their value to the clans. In its desire to dominate the Deadfire, the worm sought to retrieve one or more of the sacrificed relics. Even if it claimed the relics, the fool cannot return. Its body long since destroyed. Still, its soul persists against the power of this place, and I would see it ended. It was but a shadow forged of spirit stuff, by the worm's own will.
You claim that the dragon manifested itself from ambient essence?
Similar in form and function to a chanter's summon. How unusual.
Then you must seek it below. Know that the white void will consume you, however. A few souls here cling tenaciously to coherence. Some for as long as centuries. Seek them, if you would know the secrets of their longevity. This place decomposes spirits. Do not be surprised if the souls require repair before rendering you aid. I imagine, though, that the Beast of Winter would prefer you hasten their dissolution. In its desperate thrashing, the worm has scattered this ruined realm. You may find your way stymied as you proceed. Do not fear to forge the path you seek.
This place looks a lot like the old Ingwithan ruins back home, but like they were just built.
You've returned to me. Please, please release me. This place, the agony, so much worse than anything I suffered at your hands.
My student, my nemesis. To see you again here. Have you come to proffer forgiveness, or to persecute me further?
This spirit manipulates our perceptions directly. Some ciphers possess similar skills.
See you, do I? Come to kill old Merwald? To claim his keep? Cad Nua, home to me for decades now?
That old place? You can hold on to it. We got a boat now.
Leave an old man be, beg I. Leave him to his doom, to the dawn stars rise.
You see through it then? You must be special. Like they were. Are. I'm uncertain. I've lost so much of myself here. She tore my name from me. The Interrogator. She's deep within, ensconced in her little court. No, I don't even recognize myself. The object bears the touch of Scan himself. His blessing bestowed on it for his queen's precious inquisitors. 'Tis a tool for liars, hiding the true identity of the wearer. Used for infiltration, hidden, disguised, to destroy groups they found objectionable from within. I was there, I think. I remember the trials. Bits and pieces of what she did to me. Gone now, mostly. Carved away to the sound of so many questions. You won't. She wards herself too well. In her labyrinth of Audra and copper. Perhaps with my help, if you found the pieces of me, returned them, I could lead you to her. If they remain, they're in the machines. Each encompasses an Audra pillar, and each pillar contains the countless souls scoured by the Inquisitor, I think. If you would seek my missing pieces, seek them there. But be warned, some may be more volatile than others. I want to help, so try to find bits of me that aren't too broken. I appreciate that. You've no idea how much. Take the relic with you. You may need it.
What's over there?
Worth a look.
This one thinks they're clever.
That's it! Lava!
Yes?
Yeah. Got it.
What do you need? Uh-huh.
My eyes are yours.
We gather in the sight of Wotica and Wal to thresh truth from falsehood and see justice upheld. The matter before this tribunal tonight: heresy. You hereby stand accused of rejecting the orthodoxy delivered unto us by the universal divinities. In your malice, ignorance, and hubris, you would assault the very foundations of civilization. How do you answer these charges?
I bear guilt for many things, but in my service to the Divine, I have never wavered. Never once.
No person present disputes the facts. Your words and actions are a matter of record, confessed by your allies and confirmed by innumerable eyes.
It seems my guilt a foregone conclusion. Why then bother with this farce?
We would thank you to keep your tongue civil or stilled, lest it be removed. This body provides you with a final chance to ameliorate the sins you have heaped upon yourself. If you choose not to admit fault, not to display contrition, then you shall bear the full burden of your transgressions with you to the wheel.
Then declare your sentence. What example will be made of me?
Your eyes shall be plucked from their sockets and turned upon you that you may fully examine your deficiencies. Then you shall be chained within a copper tub and your skin opened at 27 points, that your spirit might better fly your corrupt flesh. Once purified, your soul shall be bound within an animate, that it may serve the gods forevermore. The sentence has been pronounced, and so shall it be carried out. All praise be to the gods.
Ready to brawl?
On it.
Yeah? I trust you.
Found something. Yes.
This is futile!
Happy to oblige.
I'm good and stuck.
Lava will be on sick.
Yeah. Mo, Ixie, on.
Hey, good thinking.
I've got it. Worth a look.
We gather in the sight of Wotica and Wal to thresh truth from falsehood and see justice upheld. The matter before this tribunal tonight: apostasy. The heretic may transgress out of ignorance or misunderstanding. Far fouler the apostate, who, knowing full well the truth, elects to abandon it. Each heretic, being a potential convert, presents an opportunity for an improved Aeora. The apostate, however, blights the world around him, for from him does corruption stem. In abandoning the true faith, you corrupt not only yourself, but all with whom you share contact. How do you answer these charges?
You abstract your choices in phrases such as, this body, and the tribunal. You preemptively refuse responsibility for your actions.
There is no shame to be found in the service of the gods. The masks we wear reflect our roles as mere instruments of a divine will. If you choose to squander this opportunity with further heresy, we can return you to your confinement. Your refusal to recant dismays this tribunal. You require further illustration of the harmfulness of your irreverence. This tribunal shall reconvene in 3 nights' time. Until then, you shall mount the Bladed Horse. You shall be denied all food and drink, that your spirit is not unduly weighted by your body. You may at any time recant your apostasy and offer contrition in the names of your confederates in atheism. The sentence has been pronounced, and so shall it be carried out. All praise be to the gods.
Be a fight. Take him down. Yeah.
Mo, easy.
Lava will be on seek. Let's go.
That looks complicated.
There.
Something I can do?
Take him down.
Of course.
We gather in the sight of Wotica and Wal to thresh truth from falsehood and see justice upheld. The matter before this tribunal tonight, identity.
I've got one of those. Am I in trouble too? I worry this place grows less stable as a result of our actions. And it was not particularly stable to begin with. Just play it like you're about to call a surprise witness. It'll put everyone on edge.
You think maybe you can help these souls escape their bonds?
Of this charge, I bear no guilt. I am not but myself. How could I be other? What reason could I have for doing that? How could I trick this court entire?
Do I know you? Have we met?
Before this, before here.
I see it. The shackles about your soul. They're in you, the gods. And you, their puppet.
Unsurprising. 'Twas always their way. Give and take, kill and save, an unbalanced scale atop the edge of a blade. 'Tis nonsense, isn't it? Just mad theater. Agreed. 'Tis strange. I recall so many trials. An endless parade of the accused. Was it a kind of punishment? Being forced to watch my fellows condemned? The beyond was empty. No gods, no judges. Only his desires mattered, he said. I am more myself than I have been in a very long time. I almost, like a word on the tip of the tongue, I have it, but I don't. I am certain, though, that I knew the Inquisitor well. I think perhaps that I loved her, and that she betrayed me. Ridiculous. We are nothing alike. I will lead you to her. She has much to answer for. Inquisitor! You abandoned your sacred charge. You made a sacrifice of order on the altar of orthodoxy. You've come to end me, then? To consign these lands to chaos? 'Tis a certainty that I have lost. It fled me. I think each memory restored, providing it another egress.
How? It seems impossible.
In that, at least, we are in accord.
And all that in between.
Were that it's so easily accomplished. What say you, Inquisitor? Is there aught to be salvaged between these two sad souls? I've certainly been responsible for worse decisions.
May I be a candle in the night.
Worse than rock!
This is futile!
Lava beyond seek!
Yeah? That order's too tall.
Moe, Ixie, son of a cur!
I appreciate your efforts here. I do not fully understand them, but I can appreciate them. To you and me, to us, yes. Were they reflective of historical fact? Of that, I am unsure. Imagine a nightmare from which you cannot wake. Imagine that it holds you captive for 1,000 years. After you woke, would you be so certain of which horrors had occurred before you slept and which had not? I think not. I feel hollow. Flat somehow. Perhaps I am now all that remains of me. But 'tis enough. I certainly owe you a boon. How might I balance the scales? 'Twill be done. I shall render you whatever aid I am able. You've my aid when it's required.
You return from your interrogation. Then she will aid you against the worm? I've little doubt. But is that enough to finally end the monstrosity below?